Hello my dear students, welcome back. In the previous video we have discussed about if-else. In today's video we will discuss about if-else-if. So those who are new to my channel, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so that you can get the notification of all the new videos. If-else-if. If-else-if. We also call this as else-if ladder. So this if-else-if, we call it as else-if ladder because we built the ladder of else-if statements. And it is also called as multi-branching statement. It is also called as multi-branching statement. If is called as one-way branching, if-else is called as two-way branching, whereas if-else-if ladder is also called as multi-branching statement because you have the options to branch to multiple statements based on the evaluation of the condition. So let us understand this if-else-if with syntax, example and flowchart. So here we have the syntax, the keyword if followed with the test condition or expression. Then if the expression evaluates as true, then the statement 1 gets executed and straight away the control will be to statement X, the statements that what we have in our program. But if the condition evaluates as false, it is false, then statement 1 gets skipped. Control will be to this else part. Immediately when I come to else part, in if-else what we used to do, if the condition not true, go to else, do the statement. You go to hotel, you ask for coffee, you don't have coffee, you simply go with other options, say tea, that's it. But here, this scenario is different. You go to some restaurant, you ask for some option. You say you have masala dosa, they say no. Do you have some other item? You have idli, they say no. Do you have puri, they say no. You have some roti, you ask this, so they say no. So you go on asking with option, else, else, else. Finally, you say, else, bring a coffee. Like this. So you go on checking with the condition, with the else. Then finally, if none of the condition gets matched, then you say, else, do this. So this is what with the if-else-if. If come to else, you don't execute the statement simply, you check one more condition. If that condition evaluates as true, you execute it. If not, go to else, then again check the condition. So like this, you can have n number of else-if. So we call it as else-if ladder or we call it as multi-branching statement. So look at here. Now the condition evaluates as false. Statement 1 gets skipped. Then I'll come to else part. I check one more condition. If this condition or expression evaluates as true, then I'll execute this statement 2. Statement 2 gets executed. Then control will be straight away to statement X. And the scenario. Statement 2 will not be executed. Let us say this expression evaluated as false. When I say statement 2 is also skipped, I'll come to this else part. Again check the condition. If this condition evaluates as true, execute this statement 3, then straight away go to statement X. Another scenario, this expression evaluated as false, then statement 3 will be skipped. So like this I can have n number of expressions, n number of statements. Finally, none of the expression gets evaluated as true. Then I say else, do this, some statement, then continue with statement X. Check all the conditions. Just assume statement 3 also failure. Then I come to else. Nothing to check. There is no one more if. Else, do this. You go to some restaurant, you go and ask some option, then finally you'll get fed up of it. Then you say, okay, bring coffee. That's how. Check all the conditions. None of the conditions matched. Finally, the default statement. Else, do this. Then continue with the statement X. Hope you have understood with the syntax. We'll understand this still more better in a better way with the example. Now look at this. we have this if else if ladder here. See, if, check the condition, some statement. Else, check one more condition, do this. Some again else if, finally else, then some statement X. So here I just want to display the result of the student. Let us say some marks, or it can be as float also, some percentage marks that what we have taken, some marks. So it is 65 that what I have given. 65%, let us say it is 65%. 65 means it is first class. So we all know the range of the classes. If it is greater than or equal to 85, it is distinction. If not, it is first class. If not, it is second class. If not, it is pass class. If not, what? Fail. So let us see how to display the result of the student here. So the value that what I have stored in the variable marks is 65. Let us take this example first. Now check. If 65 greater than or equal to 85, is 65 greater than or equal to 85? No. Condition not satisfied. This immediate statement will not be executed. It gets skipped. I'll come to else part. If it is not greater than or equal to 85, means it is less than or equal to 85. Okay, then check, is that marks greater than or equal to 60 then? If it is not greater than or equal to 85, means obviously it is less than 85. Okay, if it is less than, okay, check whether it is greater than or equal to 60. Now my value that what I have in marks is 65. Is 65 greater than or equal to 60? 65. So here it is above 60. Right? So 65 is greater. Yes, 65 is greater than 60. The condition evaluated as true. Then this immediate statement gets executed. I get the output message as first class. My result will be first class. Then after executing the statement, straight away the control will be to some statement X. I will not go to else also. Because statement is true, I executed the statement. Then the remaining statement, apart from if else if ladder, some statements will be there in my program. The control will be to that statement X. Now, so this statement got true. I executed this statement, I got the output also. Now let us say the marks that what I have here is 25. Now let me go on checking. Is 25 greater than or equal to 85? No. Again come to else. Is 25 greater than or equal to 60? Again no. Come to else. Is 25 greater than or equal to 50? Again no. Come to else. Is 25 greater than or equal to 35? Again no. Come to else. So all these statements didn't execute it. I came to else part. Then I say, finally, nothing to check. If the marks that what I have in the variable marks, it is 25, it is not greater than or equal to 35 also. Means obviously I'll come to else. I'll get the message, fail, then control to this statement X. So this is what with the if, else, if. So it's a ladder, multiple branching statement. So that is why we call it as if, else, if, or we call it as else, if ladder. So let us see the flow chart now. Is expression evaluates as true. If true, execute statement 1, then straight away come to statement X. But if the expression evaluates as false, the flow is towards like this. False, come here, check one more condition. Say expression 2. If this expression 2 evaluates as true, then execute statement 2, then straight away go to statement X. But if the expression 2 evaluates as false, then again check one more condition. So like this I can have n number of conditions. So I'm saying here expression n. Check expression n. If the expression n evaluates as true, then you execute that statement. If not, if it is false, then come to default. See here, expression n, final else. If that expression evaluates as true, then execute the statement and statement X. But if that final else evaluates as false, nothing to check, then go to default. If you have one more, you will have one more decision making. See, decision making, false. If it is false, once again decide. If it is false, once again decide. If it is false, nothing to have some condition, straight away execute some default statement and then control to statement X. Hope you have understood with this flowchart clearly. We will see some example programs from all these selection statements in the next coming videos. Stay tuned to my channel. That's all for today's video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.